and gentlemen, now it is time. It's a segment that everyone looks forward to, one of the highest rated segments of all time that I've ever done. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Phil's day off.
What's up, Piggy? Let's get it started.
Big up Meerkat.
It's my day off. Might leave the camera on and jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on pools and dumb shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife. Can't give me money today. Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month. Garbage dump, grocery shopping, pay my taxes, pet store, pay my bills, blowing his money on mobile games, blowing his money on this and that. I'm spending all this money buying DoorDash for my business. I need to put disgusting food in the mouths of my family members. Obviously, I need tips. Yes, I spend money on mobile games. Okay? These are my life priorities. Pay my taxes.
It's my day off. Might leave the camera on and jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on pools and dumb shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife. Can't give me money today.
Obviously, I need tips.
Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month.
Shout out to the trolls.
For those who contributed, thank you. It would be great if we get a few more tips. To make up, earlier today, we did not hit the hat goal either. It's been a very slow day. It would be great if we could pick it up a little bit with maybe some contributions tonight with tips. If you can. Just saying. You know, I know some people are super chatting or whatever. That helps long term. But right now, I really can help. Tomorrow's my day off. The tips I'll have for my day off, you see?
Give me money today.
Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop. Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going. My sinuses are inflamed. My throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, 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 code, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip going. Snort, 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 code, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip going. Damn, I got the drip going. I got the tips going. Clear your throat, blow your nose. Damn, clear your throat. Please tip me. Damn, post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. Damn, snort, 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 code, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip going. Snort, 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 code, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip going. 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 Can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.
It's disappointing to me, and it's sad, but at the same time, you know, just once again, all the detractors, they said this was gonna happen, and they were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
No, fuck all that noise. Get you a bottle of gin from Total Wine. Fire up your TV. Drink your gin. Drink your gin. Consequences have actions, Pep. Here's what you gotta do. Drink your gin. Drink a Pepsi later on. Play your fucking WB champions. Consequences have actions, Pep.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. Stop being a fucking victim. You fucking bitch. You fucking asshole. Own your shit. Own your shit. Own it. Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself, bitch?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. You're still on mission 1. No, I'm not gonna let you lie. I know you're lying. I'm gonna pick on you. I know you're lying. Being dishonest and begging for money and people wanting justice. He is not a real person. He is not genuine. He is not honest. He's a scammer. I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. I just see a scammer. Begging. Like, we totally fucked him. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of this bullshit.
American Mall.
Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer. Big ups to your dad. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera. I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there, put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow.
That being said.
Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. A.L. Team Insider, the legend. Fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist. Speak to the dead, psychological style host. Meerkat, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
I'll come up with something. I'll be able to work it out. Don't worry.
What's up? We are here. It is the That Being Said Thursday show. We got lots of legends all around us, and we got a new hat. What's up with this hat? This was sent by Vikes, and Vikes, you're a fucking legend, dude. Look at this. Now we're getting closer to a complete set of hats I need that are mandatory hats. And this is one of them. Sikorsky's in the house right
Thank
the fuck
God.
now. Go, hey, look,
Sorry,
please.
I thought you said I'm closer to completion then.
No. I went to completion earlier when I saw this thing for the first time. That's done. It used to be black. Now it's white because I had so much fun with it. But now we're going to talk about. Let me read the note though. Vikes left a very nice note. He said, "Hey, the Sikorsky hat was too perfect to pass on. It will fit well in the collection. Best part of it was it was made in Connecticut. This is Connecticut." Threads. Connecticut drip. What's up? You don't want to mess with this? I'm ready for the streets, motherfuckers. What's up? I'm going to the streets of Bridgeport. Anyway, he says, thank you to Meerkat, Sam, and Steve for all the amazingly fun, chill, and interactive content from Vikes, man. Vikes, you're a legend, dude. Thanks so much for this. And no one will treasure this more than me, man. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. But let's get to the show. Normal introductions. Let's go. Logical style, musical style, cerebral style, secret musical style. I'm jumping around now, but anyways, let's get to it.
Why do I get two?
Sometimes people get random. You say legend style, but I cut that out. But everyone's a legend style. So here we go. Business style announcements, please. Musical style, please go. Musical style host, go.
Yes. My fellow Americans, today we have only one entry in the business style announcements. This is the deadline for the Gintro. It's the 3rd of September, 2023. Make sure to meet the deadline. Attendance is mandatory. And if you're late, we're going to replay the intro for you because then you fucked up.
Then you really fucked up.
It's simple. It is very simple. All you have to do is make an intro that is, what was it? Was it 30 seconds or a minute?
Yeah,
I forgot.
seconds.
I think we said 30. Yeah, 30.
Was it 30? Okay,
Yeah.
then it's 30 seconds. If I'm contradicting myself from a previous episode, you're banned.
Yes.
It's 30 seconds now. You have to make an intro for something DSP related, detractor related. You can make me an intro. You can make Steve an intro that's like 6 hours long. You can make ALT an
30
intro
seconds.
that uses original. It's shot on film from like the 1950s.
Got the cards, the cartoon on paper, flipping the paper. Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Panning
go.
across a cave painting.
Smoke signals. All the options are there.
And finally, you shouldn't have any copyright material, so we don't get in serious trouble. And then that's it. Make an intro, 30 seconds max or a minute, depending on what I've said in the past. I don't fucking remember. And no copyright material. 3rd of September. Send it over on any method of communication you have with us. There's plenty of ways. Check the description. Peace out. Actually, I'll still be here, but this segment is done.
Meerkat's out just for the business. He came here just for the business style announcements. But yeah, so obviously anything is fine. Like Meerkat said, we already got 16 or 17, I think, submissions so far. So looking really hype. And we're gonna have a special show for that. Just like a King of the Ring, we're gonna wear our, I don't know what best, the music event best attire, garb, I should say, and that'll be a special event for us to do, which should be fun. But let's get to it. This is the show we talk about all the messages we get, all the bits we get, all the stuff that's coming out. We did have a little talk about it, the June the King, before we start the show. We talked about June the King's documentary, and I think we came to a good conclusion. So, Meerkat, can you explain your conclusion about what you think? Because remember, a lot of people are saying, like, if June makes this positive, it's going to be dumb. But, like, it's kind of impossible to do that, right, Meerkat?
Yeah, you can't make it positive. If you set out to do an objective YouTube documentary about Darkside Phil, it physically possibly cannot be positive. So if anything, the takeaway and the conclusion of the whole thing is going to be that Phil is a big asshole, but he's not as big as people make it out to seem, basically. And a lot of the stuff with like the champions and I guess some other stuff that is not 1,000% confirmed, even though it's like 90-something% confirmed, it's going to be mentioned in the documentary by saying that the evidence is inconclusive and Phil has declined to comment, or he said it's bullshit or something like that. So yeah, I don't expect anything groundbreaking. I don't expect anything very entertaining because June the King videos to me are very boring and dry. And I definitely don't expect it to be a fluff piece or a complete expose. So yeah, it's probably going to be a skip, but we kind of have to watch it because that's what we do.
Yeah, kind of not skip. But I don't like, just like we said, how can you, if you just tell the story of Phil, of things that you've seen on YouTube, like forget about all the shit we think about Team Health, Team Business, and all this. Like, if you just watch his career, you can. How do you spin that positively? I think it's literally impossible. I think it's a possible feat. So I don't know how it's going to be positive. Even if Phil put his input in, right? But go ahead, Steve.
Look at the ground you've got to cover. You've got to cover stuff like Blip TV and how he ended up leaving that. You've got to cover stuff like the 11-year-old girl, how he treated War Dog Leader, the time what was it? One of the Pokemon streams, wasn't it?
Yeah, you guys are lazy.
Yeah. That's the one. You've also got to cover like Panda, the emergency stuff. You've got to cover Kat, how she ended up there. You've got to cover all sorts of shit. And there's so little of it that makes him look positive. And it's all there. He's uploaded it all. So, like, the very best you can do is, like, try to aim for a neutral. Like, the closest thing to neutral is probably the Frederick Knudsen one, Down the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
even then, it's like, he still shows stuff like, people in the FGC calling him a piece of shit and the incident and things like that, and flashing up at the end, during the editing of this, Phil and Leanna broke up. So even then, the most neutral telling, he still comes off like a piece of shit. So it's how it could be fluffed up, I don't know.
Unless he shows all this stuff and then makes a point of saying Phil has changed since then.
That's the closing slide. Phil has since changed.
That's the black screen, white text. Yeah.
You see, he was very fair in that. I felt. Yeah.
During the editing process, Phil changed for the better. He grew as a person.
Yeah, I could actually black screen, white text right at the start of the video as well, just to make sure like the start of Blade Runner or something where you get like the backstory. Like some sort of warning, like this man has changed since the events in this video.
Yeah, but anyway, who knows? I don't know what that's weird. That's not coming out for a long time, so no need to think about it yet. But it was a fun thought. What we say last time, he should say like how Phil like got tricked by things, but then you blame like Scopely and stuff. That was a good idea too. We had like don't blame Phil, blame Scopely, right? And don't blame Phil, blame the FGC because that's how they are toxic. That's like the only way you could spin that shit, but it's not gonna happen. But anyways,
guys, I want to ask you something. Do you guys think there's going to be some sort of like video interview clips of like June asking Phil a question and then you get him in the chair? No?
I can't see that.
I was thinking it would be the other way round and you'd have like, say, a bit about the interview and then it'd cut to like Craig sitting there going, we were completely fair and open with him. And then it cuts to, hi, I'm Craig. I host Side Scrollers and I'm the one who conducted the interview. And then it cuts back to him going, so yeah, he asked us to watch the Down the Rabbit Hole reaction. I did, all 8 hours of it. And and then I got in touch with some detractors. I thought it would be clips of like other people along the way and not Phil.
Yeah,
so it occasionally cuts someone like John Rambo, which would be a big get. But they'd be like peripheral figures.
That'd be cool.
Like Craig or Keeb or someone like that,
That's very true. And I wish that would happen. And also, if Phil thinks that the detractors are always wrong, they're always embarrassing, they're always lying, bullshitting, I think it's going to be in his best interest to have like video clips of detractors being interviewed by June. And like you said, you got Craig, then you got Phil. And then if it's an objective documentary, then obviously Phil is going to look better than everybody else because he's right and he's not hiding anything. He's not lying about anything. And the detractors are going to look like a bunch of idiots. And Craig is going to look the worst because he scammed them, he tricked them, whatever. So I think that would be a great format. It's like a Netflix documentary or something, but that's definitely not going to happen.
No. I just don't think that's the level I wanted in my head. But
it got to be awesome. Got to be awesome. But I don't think June wants that odd human sitting in that chair in that odd position in this odd cadence answering questions on the video. Like it's just odd. Like it'll kind of grind it to a halt. Like remember even the Side Scrolls interview, he's kind of like weird. Just like you're not a normal person. You can just tell. Like it kind of I don't know. It might be weird for the masses.
Like knowing Phil as we do as well, like his whole demeanor seemed different to how he usually is as well. Like,
yeah, he's like schoolboy Phil. Schoolboy Phil, straight up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do play mobile games. Yes.
What would
Excuse
be
me?
great actually would be is like the like slow panning over like long-winded emails that he sent to see that happening.
And that text like effect of it being like highlighted.
Yeah.
Like you said it, we got to step this topic because again, we're not going to get any messages. But what is the most positive thing in Phil's career? Most positive that you could put in a June King and say this is something great he did.
Maybe Street Fighter stuff, like early Street
Yeah, well,
Fighter
yeah.
4 stuff. Maybe.
So we're talking before he started his YouTube career. Now,
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
Everything else.
I agree with you. That's just how crazy it is. You know, that's how crazy it is.
Like even
The banana song. Sorry.
Just play Meerkat's version though. Like, yeah. He let us make awesome songs like this.
Oh, by the way, and then I have another comment. But first, I heard you guys' group thing from last week when me and Steve weren't here, and you guys started talking about the banana song. But I think DSP genuinely believes we're replaying clips of him singing it, and that's like our meme now. It's him singing the banana song. That's really fucking funny.
You think he watches that Pixar Animations, version of it? He's like, "Oh, I sound pretty good here.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty good singer." Yeah.
No, I'm with you on that. I don't think he understands that there's a whole tune behind it and it's become a remix. I think he just thinks we listened to that clip of it, and that's why when you say, "Hey, Phil, sing the banana song," he's like, "Oh, I don't remember the banana song. What's the banana? Oh, is it a meme? Yeah, it's a detractor meme."
God, can you imagine?
The other thing you guys talked about is if he says "comes in denim" or "comes in and then," and after
that's a
listening to
different
the
one?
actual clip hundreds of times, I have concluded that he didn't even know what he was going to say, because that's the point where his train of thought completely got derailed and he didn't know what to say, so he just stopped, and it sounds like he could have said anything.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any meaning behind that to be looking for that meaning.
Yeah, I think that's the right answer, to be honest. We're looking for something that isn't there. But it's
We'd
funny
have to-
to,
Not that deep.
Do we need to have teams for this too? Team comes in denim, team and then team what? Teams come in then out.
Then
All
out,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, let's not get too deep. Let's not go too deep.
Last thing on the June thing, and then I'm done. So a while ago, on the 31st of July, June posted the following tweet on Twitter. "I've noticed that the more demented trolls share many traits with the lolcows they annoy, and often have worse breakdowns when they are scrutinized in any way. So I might make it a bigger focus in future videos. Why just show one act when you can show the entire circus?" And for some reason, people thought this was aimed at specifically the DSP trolls, and they got really up in arms about it. When I couldn't see where the actual lie was. Like, this is absolutely just objectively true.
I guess he could. So Phil might say like, "Yeah, follow the story of like, I don't know, could he say like pastor or something?" Because like, he's trying to find like trolls that are like really objectively.
The escort.
Yeah, oh my God. He's like, "Let me tell you all about this escort story. You're going to love this. You're going to love this, June." June's like slowly drinking poison to kill himself in the story. But he's like, "Yeah, you're going to love this story. Let me tell you how fucked up these trolls were." Like he would love that. Oh, the escort story he's going to tell him all about.
This also applies for pretty much every troll base of every lolcow. There's some unhinged A-logs that just take things too far. And what he said in the tweet applies to them as well. I don't know why the DSP trolls, the detractors in particular, related to this so much.
No, yeah, you're right. It does apply. You could apply equally to like Wings trolls and Boogie trolls and Chris Chan trolls or anyone. But I think it's because of the context of the DSP documentary that he's announced that he's been working on, and people are sort of like assuming that it's a sly, underhanded reference to that, and maybe it's a sign that June is being pignatized. It's sort of like seeing detractors as like, yeah, they are really demented, aren't they? So stuff like, Phil gets in there with the escort saga, and he's like, look, they made up this whole thing about it being an escort when really it was just my wife, and so he goes, wow, that is crazy, and then that biases his view towards us, and then therefore the documentary. So people are sort of like making that jump, even though it's not like this is about DSP detractors specifically. So people jump to that conclusion because of the pre-existing context of the documentary.
The escort thing is particularly interesting because it's not trolls that did it; it's trolls that debunked it.
Yeah, but he'll never say that. He'll never say that. Never.
Well, June is gonna find it anyways. It takes like 10 minutes to find out the where it came from and like what the outcome of the story was.
Yeah, I always found that escort saga thing especially interesting as well because it wasn't trolls that were doing it either. It wasn't a troll, like it was just wasn't it just two
people that do that
to just be just randoms like so in the end it had nothing to do with troll. Am I getting that right? Or
they were two scam artists, they
did it. Yeah, they're like that's what they did. They did it to many people or tried
like
to.
A whole thing set up where they had whole different like websites and things and
fake websites set up and stuff. They knew what they were doing. It was the they go after their mark and try to get them. And that's what like trolls debunked it. But God, would you love to see a world where the trolls didn't say anything? Because Phil would probably fall for that shit, man. He is the dream fish. Oh my God. Yeah, he buys everything, Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I'll send you some money for the plane ticket. Sure. He would love that shit, man. He was lonely this time too. Like that's a step up from masturbating,
Yeah,
but we know he's good at spotting a scam anywhere, though. We know this,
Yeah, definitely.
Ironically, I know he's the ultimate consumer, but the one thing he wouldn't spend money on is a prostitute or an escort.
That's true.
That's the one thing he wouldn't spend money on. He would spend money on cleaners that would clean his house and do his dishes and do his laundry, but not a girl that's gonna suck his balls. He's not spending money on that.
The one smart thing. He will spend money on sweaty men, though, in JPEG form. That's the key.
Yes.
That's you need. That we all need. Yona Hall in the house. As DSP said a few days ago, he contacted a dropship merch store. Instead of filling the form and uploading designs, he sent them a business prop explaining story, trolls, etc. Care to guess what he wrote? Oh, yeah. What did he write for that? He sent them all business plan. That dropship merch store is in China somewhere, and they're just like, take whoever they can get. They don't give a shit. That's how those places work. Like, oh, you want to work with us? Okay, cool, whatever. Phil writes pages and pages, has attachments. Oh, here's why I masturbated on stream. It was a while ago, many years ago. Don't worry about that. They just like, all right, don't give a shit, don't give a fuck. Were you signing up or not?
How would this merch store work though? It's a drop shipping merch store, so they would get the designs, they would outsource it to somebody else to make the actual T-shirt. Then they're gonna send it to the store, and then they're gonna send it to Phil. Is that what they're gonna do?
No, I don't. Maybe it wasn't a dropship store. Yeah, I'm sure it's just like sending. I'm sure it's like a company that makes the shirts and sends them themselves. I don't know. Like, who knows? How does a dropship store work when you're making just T-shirts for yourself?
Don't they buy from other vendors?
Yeah, that's what usually dropship is. Yeah.
So
it just doesn't make sense. That itself.
They'd go and send the design for somebody to get it and print it cheaper, and then they'd sell it on to Phil at a much higher cost.
It's weird.
So
who knows how true that is?
Unlike our shirts that are very high quality and are very cheap and affordable to everybody, click the links below. Thank you.
Oh,
that was a fucking good plug.
Nice.
That was good.
Speaking of plugs, Boat Knight says, "Scrutinize me, daddy." We definitely could do that. And one thing. What the fuck? I've just slipped my mind. God damn it. Anyone says old shit, they're out. But I forgot what I was going to say. That's all right. Let's keep the show moving.
My dad dissed you again when I was on the phone.
Oh, great. Before. Of course. Of course.
Although he did also ask me when, because I said, I'd missed the last one because I was ill. And he said, so did they have Robo Steve? And I said, yeah. And he went, good.
Damn right. Oh, that's it. I got it. So fuck you, everybody. I was going to say, oh, God. I was going to talk about the controller, the Street Fighter controller. We got to talk a little bit about that.
Oh,
a little bit.
God, yeah.
A little bit about this. So he's fucking slamming. 2 days ago, we got some great Street Fighter salt. He was banging that thing like a $2 whore. I'll tell you that. He was banging the fuck out of that. And he's blaming it for everything now. And now it's because that's a part of why he's losing. Right now, it's not just like there's lag, there's all this shit. Part of why he is losing is because of this controller. And the key point is, he said, would he return it? Nah, too much work. Too much work to return it. Too much work. Get fucked, Jasper. Too much work. You have $350 in your hands. Of course, you could return and get the same one back, or you could return it for money, maybe, and that would pay for a lot of things. Can't return it. It's going to sit in his fucking closet. That's the most fucked. That's another chapter of this incredibly fucked up story.
Go on, Steve.
Too much work. Too much work, motherfuckers. Double work. Double work. Yeah, Lefty, good point. He still owes money on it. That's the real truth. he's got 3 more payments.
That's not a bad point.
Yeah, that is the actual truth. Yeah, he can't return it because he hasn't even paid it yet, motherfucker. But
I mean, to be
it should
fair,
have some kind of a warranty period, so he should be able to return it.
Yeah, he could still, even if he got it on a plan or whatever, he'd still be able to. But yeah,
too much work, man. Too much work. And we got the return of ants, which I'm excited about. I love the ants. I'm a big ants fan. And they're all over the place now. I love that.
Now we got fruit flies too.
Fruit flies too, yeah.
Fruit flies have joined the fray. I love the fruit flies.
They even made it to the 2nd floor to his office from the garage. Imagine how fucking infested this house is. This is some Resident Evil shit.
imagine him streaming one day and you just see one like.
In Berlin has that happen, like legit bugs. Like happen. That'd be the best. He said they're attracted to like what he always knows why the animals are attracted to everything. He knows everything about animals. I don't know if you knew this. He knows how bugs work, cats work, everyone. But he said like they're attracted to something. They're attracted to something in the garage, and then they came upstairs for another reason. I don't remember exactly, but this reasoning is the best to hear his reasons why they get somewhere. And they're still like, remember he said, I think we're talking about on Sunday. There's one pesky fruit fly he can't quite get. Fruit flies aren't like animals you can track and like, oh yeah, that's him. Doesn't work like that, brother. If you see one, that means there's 50 of you not seeing at the moment. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
There's still one in here, guys, and same one. There he is. Sorry about that, cat.
I love how with these stories he has to front load it with information about how it's definitely the hottest summer on record and all the rest of it, just to soften the blow that he's not quite the
not
disgusting
really
prick that you all think he is. You know?
He has to blame the weather now.
Yeah,
Whether it's
But they're like the tiny little flies that have a really rapid life cycle, so they can reproduce really quickly. So that garage is getting out of control soon. I mean,
oh yeah. My money is on they have maggots as well. They must have.
of course. Yeah. Something in one of those bags has got maggots. I would wager it's like a bag of litter at somewhere is like not properly closed, and they're just all getting in there.
If you don't take that shit out, that'll fuck you up, man. Maggots will get that, and that you're fucked. Your trash can's fucked. They could get ruined. You know. Go ahead,
You know what's the game plan? We collect a bunch of maggots, send it to Dave Burnell. He goes fishing, uses them as bait. Endless fish. We get all the fish.
We get all the pictures. My dad keeps sending pictures. Piss me off.
I'm amazed, right? Because obviously fruit flies are attracted to sweet rotting things, and so stuff like fruit. And I'm amazed that he's not put these things down the garbage disposal. They've gone into bags and gone in the garage instead, rather than just going and then done.
He says that he doesn't get trash picked up every 2 weeks, right? Can someone confirm that? That seems pretty fucking insane.
You do. We do.
You do 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but we have
baller alert.
Well, I mean, it's different everywhere, depending on where you live. But we have like 1 week it's your main sort of
your black bin,
your standard black bin, and then the next week it's recycling, and it just
All right.
They just alternate. Yeah, you
Fuck me. What about Eastern European style, Meerkat?
When I used to live in the Netherlands, we used to get the trash picked up every other week, as long as we took out the actual container, so they could take it and then we put it back in the yard.
Yeah,
that's what we have to do. That's what I have to do. I have once a week though, so baller alert once a week. Get fucked. All right, LLC, once a week, living large. LLC says, Steve, how do you keep your hair so luxurious and shiny, not greasy, and oil slick back like Phil? How do you keep it so shiny and not slick back, Phil? Oh, it's Phil. Steve.
Actually, my hair looks really shit today because I went swimming for a bit of hydrotherapy earlier, so I've still got like really chlorine-y hair. So it's feeling quite dry, but I just shower regularly and use shampoo and conditioner.
That's the trick. That's the trick.
You discovered shampoo, and that's
people told me in chat that it looked good, so
Joey Rivera
thinking
in the
about
house.
wearing a shirt next.
Yeah. Aerated shorts. Living large.
My dad saw that and he asked me to explain it. He was like, "Why were you wearing a shirt one day?"
Big up Joey Rivera says, I'm going to just leave this here. No need to reciprocate. That is a Dead Sea Scrolls reference when Phil said, I'll go down on a woman as long as she reciprocates. That was from Phil Burnell, 24-year-old Phil Burnell in the house, who also said if you go down on a woman too long, you get cuts on your tongue.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But
definite sex hammer.
Phil going ham.
Has sex transactionally. Everything is transactional with him. You can't even eat some fucking ass just like and not expect anything. Dude, come on.
Phil must get violent down there with the cuts, blood flying. Damn. Maybe that's why Cat's sticking around.
Yeah. Benefit of the doubt. Does he mean that thing that's like that thing that's like at the bottom?
I think he means the bottom of the tongue. Yes. But it's still funnier to.
If so, I know what he means.
Whoa, Sam going hard too. Going to a buffet. We say he's the normal one. Damn right. He's going all you can eat. Big ups. Big ups, Mrs. Fantastic Mr. Sam.
Cunnilingus style.
Oh, cunnilingus style host. Aggressive.
So he knows because he's the dentist. Why you have such a dirty mind? He's seen on a patient's of his, obviously, and they told him this is from eating ass.
Well, then technically, his mouth should be better than Phil's, because if he's a dentist, he should have better quality dental care.
Do you sew that up, Doctor Mr. Sam? Do you sew that up or just let it heal naturally when you see that in your patients? The cuts there.
When are we getting to messages?
No, we don't. This is That Being Licked, a special episode of the podcast.
That being head.
Yes. It's all coming together now.
Okay, but I'm sure watching the chat. I mean, I'm going to be team no cut. I guess team no cut versus team cuts. I've never had a cut, but maybe I'm not going hard enough. Damn. All right. Anyways, let's change this up.
I don't know if it's. I don't know if I'd say it was a cut. I don't know. Blood's not pouring out of it or anything. I'm just, something's going on there. That's whatever.
The thing is, chat is having a lot of fun right now, but the comments are gonna roast our ass.
Yep. That always happens. Chat, you guys are legends with the comments come out. They're rough.
You better come back to the VOD once this is finished and leave a positive comment.
Thank you. Please. Duty Streams in the house says, won't send a broken $320 joystick, but spent 6 months fighting with Burger King about $5 chicken sandwich. Good fucking point, Duty. Good fucking point. He remembered that a year later. He told us the whole story again. The anniversary. Remember? The anniversary story.
No. Oh God, he did. I covered it. Oh God.
The next year he talked about it.
Oh,
the next year.
I had to have a segment about it.
When's the 2-year anniversary? It's coming up.
Yeah, it is actually, isn't it? Yeah, but
guys, but like, sorry, Sam, but very quickly, he had like that photo in OBS for like years. Do you think like he'll have the joystick next to him, so occasionally he could be like, and this is why we're not playing it because this is piece of shit, and then come back.
God.
This $400 piece of shit with the top quality buttons and stick.
Go ahead, Sam. You were going to say something.
I was just going to say, like, we know, well, that's his limit, obviously, isn't he? He's more than happy to send a strongly worded email with 10 paragraphs, but, actually boxing something up and sending it back, that's
good point.
We see where the limit is here of his effort.
But it's it's Amazon returns. They're like the most simple thing.
Yeah,
dude, Amazon loves giving you returns, man. They don't give a fuck. I'm like, I don't know if I can return this. This is in bad shape. Return it. Here's your money back. Like, thanks, Jeff. That's awesome, man. You're a bro. Jeff Bezos loves giving that money back. It's so easy. Not easy enough for Phil Burnell because it's too heavy. I'm sure that fucking joystick weighs 5 pounds. He can't lift that. You got to pay Amazon to take it away. What's the cost to pay someone to take it away and then return it? He'd pay it.
Dude, it's like it disrupts all his, the chores he has to do. He's got to go to shops. He's got to go to the pet store for Jasper. He has things to do around the house, appointments. He's not got time to go to drop off a package.
Respond to 12-year-old forums that had 4 posts this whole entire year. He's pretty busy. He's very busy guy.
He has to tell people in the Discord to talk a little bit more because it's been getting quiet in there. They gotta tell him what kind of shit people have been talking about DSP on this day, particularly what kind of videos people have been uploading.
That's why I was going to say there's no way he doesn't know about the Banana song, because the amount of stuff that he obviously talks about on Discord, he knows everything, man. I didn't get to talk about the Discord leaks, so that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, please.
Oh yeah, let's go.
But yeah, so I'm fully on team. DSP knows fucking everything, knows all the detractors, like watches everything. Like if
He loves it.
You know, if that's how I feel. Yeah,
You gotta love this, brother. You gotta love this. You want this. You know it. Not selling it. All right, Logan K, real quick, says I have had a fruit fly infestation before. There are not hundreds, there are thousands. That house is a habitat for creatures. They are taking over. Yes.
You think fruit flies are woodland creatures?
Maybe they work together. That's my thought. They work together. They're gonna slowly. The wild keeps coming in, you know. And if you know, okay, I don't want to talk negative about my girl here, but most people would not want to live in a house that has bugs, and that's a very big negative. It more so, I feel, in my opinion, in my experience. I don't know about everyone else, but more so for the female style people of the earth. It's guys, we can sit through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we can in the, you know, especially younger days, like in college, clean it up later. You know what I'm saying? Guys being guys, right. But girls are like never like that. Never like that normally. So either that's some more team divorce stock going up even further, or maybe Kat doesn't care, and I guess we can all make our own decisions about that. But there's something there. You know what I'm saying, right? Like. Guys can deal with it. Women in general cannot. Even though there's some that can, but you know what I'm saying.
This just goes back to like, what is she doing though, doesn't it? Like
that's true
we
too,
say this every time. It's like, you know, what does she do? Like, can she not pay the bills? Can she not do this? Can she not do? And this is another thing. Like, she's got a part-time job. Surely she can clean this shit up. You know, like so.
But dude, like they have to wait until Jasper is literally shitting in the room to clean his litter tray.
He's looking around for places to shit.
They have to chase him around for 10 minutes so she can clean up. It clearly takes a lot for them to clean up, and it just makes me think how many like empty takeaway cartons. Well, is it empty? How many takeaway cartons are like littering the sides and the table?
Oh God!
Now you reminded me of that story. So Phil jumps on a pre-stream one day and is like, "You guys, Jasper puked all over the couch." Yeah. And I have to wash the thing because Kat saw it, but she was rushing to work, so she just let it stay there for like half an hour. The puke on the couch. Mm-hmm. And then DSP had to go in and run the laundry during the pre-stream. That was very entertaining.
Dude, when your cat throws up, it's level red. You got to get it up or it's going to stain. You know what I'm saying? You know that, Steve. You know it, Steve. Yeah. You know it too. Yeah. You got to get it.
But it's like, I like the idea that, you know, she's like noticing it as she's leaving for work. So she's like, Phil, the cat's thrown up. And then he goes, and she left it for half an hour. And it's like, no, it was half an hour before you got up to clean it up. You know, whereas if, you know, anyone else would be like, oh, right, fine. You get up.
Yeah, it fucking sucks, but you got to do it right away. It sucks, but it happens all the time. Happened to me yesterday, actually. You got to clean it up.
It happens. We all.
What's that song? There's a song that uses that. Whoop. Oh, that's from Misery Merchant. It uses that soundbite in a song. It's like. What? So good.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Gangnam Style.
No. That's a remix opportunity. All right, let's get to the amazing super chats here, guys. But Isaac Himmler knows who caused Phil's current Street Fighter woes. Okay. And we have a very Jewish style symbol there. Jewish style star. Thank you for that. Boat Knight in the house says DSP lied the most I've ever seen with his rollback netcode spiel. Seems to think selling that lie is the key to people thinking he's good at the game. That's a whole other topic, but I agree with you there. Man. They listen how crazy this sounds. He said those Dutch brothers, and I cannot wait till the Dutch Brothers Dead Sea Scrolls episodes because they are all in those forums, all over those forums, and they already hated Phil, by the way, because Phil's an asshole. Not their fault, Phil's fault. He said they told him behind the scenes that, hey guys, rollback netcode, just when it can't do something, it just drops the frames.
Cannon
First of
Brothers,
all,
by the way.
Cannon Brothers. Sorry, when I say Touch
the
Brothers,
Cannon Brothers.
I love both brothers. But let's real quick. Let's just pretend that was the truth. Why on fucking earth, would they tell anyone that, if that's even the truth, which it's not? Let's just pretend they're trying to sell this idea of rollback netcode, trying to make, give it to companies. Let's just tell people about that little secret, that naughty secret.
Let's take that a step further. Why on earth would they tell Darkside Phil? Why wouldn't they tell someone else? Like
someone they
who
never
could use
liked.
it?
Yeah.
Why would they tell Phil? Someone who they've banned from the forums because he's posted a picture of a
Tyrone style.
Yeah.
Tyrone style member. Yes. And then he did it on his own website too, by the way, in spite. They hate.
Yeah.
He would never. It's just so ridiculous. Every part of that is a lie. Every single part of it is a lie. Anyways, Joey Rivera says, Honest, do you think this low support arc is a way to pad his anniversary stream so he can show how his support sticks to the trolls? Or is that giving him too much credit? All right, Joey Rivera, that's a very interesting theory you got here. I'm going to say, I don't think this is planned. I think it's like, let's say you want to drop Phil $20. Do you drop it now? No. You drop it tomorrow? No. You drop it Friday? No. You wait till the event and then you drop your 20. So there could be a lot of people like that. And then I know it's fun to see how he's, the tips are going low and he's distressing about it. This weekend's going to be huge for him, guys. You just know that's how it goes, guys. Dents are dents for a reason. They're Phil fans for a reason. He's going to get a lot of support this weekend.
He's going to get whaled. Yeah, he's going to get whaled. But
Yeah.
I think the point is that he also expected regular support as well.
Yes.
The same amount of people. He's like, keep giving me as you normally do, and also prepared to give me a lot more on Saturday. So, yeah, he's thinking that.
I think it was his latest daily rap when he just admitted that's what he's thinking. That all these slow streams are a result of people saving up money so they can whale out on the Saturday event.
Yeah, and you should expect it. He's still very low tips, and he would. Oh my God! If this was last year, he would be level red. We'd have videos every day about it. All right, now guys, I hate to do this. I got to make a special video. It would be all videos, tweets would be going nuts. But Sir Moist put an end to that. But
maybe somebody told him relax. It was Phil, you're doing it again. Relax.
Down 4 Punch says Dr. Sam, DDS, DMD, Destroyer of Vag.
That's me.
That's on his diploma. All right, Joe Rivera says, if you ain't bleeding, you ain't eating. By DSP. I'm just reading these. I don't agree with that. Sam agrees quickly.
Oh, that's why he likes penne, because it's easy to eat. He's not bleeding from penne.
That's why he needs it so easy to eat. We got it.
And the banana too. You just squeeze the banana in your mouth, and that's all you got to do. No
squeeze
bleed.
the peel, then it comes in denim. It's great. The ugly monster in the house says bug tongue mechanics. Agree with that.
Burger.
That's why he hates the. Oh God, Duty streams. Oh God, Duty. DSP mash jabs the clitoris. God,
where's the clitoris? You still haven't told
me. Diet Pro Pharaoh says, has Sam ever blamed his tools during work, like Dave and his 300 fight stick? Where are your cavities? You still haven't told me.
Yes.
Thank you. No more needed. And Blue says oh God, this is we've struck a nerve here. He mashes a woman's parts with his tongue like his new fight pad. That's why he's getting cuts. Damn. All right. I think I read all of the we say that being head contributions. We can move on to the next segment. Now, yeah. Mickey Thor says, hypothetically, what would you have Sky written above his house on Saturday? All right, that could be a question of the week. What do you think, Sam? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Keep that up there.
I can do that.
All right, let's finally get some messages. We covered a lot of ground. Let's get to some messages in the house.
Okay, here is Webby Wood.
Hey there, this is Webby Wood, taking a moment out of my adult life with my wife and dog, aka my son. Just wanted to get your thoughts on this game tricker stepping away from the limelight moment. It's just super weird to me because I would never think that even if I supported a streamer for a certain amount of time, that they would give a shit if I ever walked away from ever supporting them. Nor would I ever have the, I don't know, fucking ego to be like, I have to go now. My family needs me. Like, what the hell kind of shit is that? It's kind of crazy to me. I guess what I wanted to comment on is the fact that, like, we talk about being in a cult and things like this. And I'm just almost impressed by DSP because he's cultivated this weird like vibe where someone feels like this is necessary. And I was doing some quick math, and Street Fighter 6, man, this kid has put over $1,500. Like, it's $150 a week, pretty much. 25 day off in that week. So yeah, I just wanted your 2 cents. Also, Steve, thanks for explaining beans to me. It was a weird thing I didn't understand British people and beans. Appreciate it, bud.
Dude, like, it's just beans.
Changing the world, guys. Changing the world, British style.
Apparently so.
Yes, spreading it around the world.
I don't know why that's become a thing, but a lot of people have been tweeting me about beans on toast. So
I'm not trying it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Maybe I'll do that at the TractorCon or something. I can't do it. I'm not a bean man. Anyways, what do we think about Game Tracker? Feeling the need to retire, which I feel personally could be very much be a ruse, and he's sort of come on this weekend and drop a huge bomb. It's going to be like, oh, gotcha. Because it feels like Phil was not like overly set. Like, it felt like he kind of just like was okay with saying bye. It wasn't a big deal for him. And like, I know he kept bringing it up, but I think that's like all a game, right? Like, all right, Game Tracker, Game Tracker might have said like, I can't keep doing this or whatever. He said, okay, well, let's just stop it. We'll say you're retired. And then I think it could be coordinated. Basically what I'm trying to say. It could have been coordinated. How Phil was not that broken up about it. That's what I think. But what do you guys think?
I think the caller got it spot on pretty much. It's like Game Tracker became such a big part of those streams by giving him money every single day and writing him paragraphs and paragraphs and taking a record of his win-loss ratio that at some point, if he just wanted to stop doing that, he would have to explain himself in front of DSP why he just vanished. So it's better to do this like State of the Union address and say, my fellow Americans, I'm now retiring from my long, illustrious career of being a cuck and a pay pig. And I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's right. High Strung in chat says it's his Hall of Fame speech because he basically earned it. And now he's done, man. He clocked out.
There's nothing. Is there anything more what's the word I'm looking for? What's the more sad thing you could write? Yeah, self-filleting or sad thing you could write on Earth than saying, I am done giving money to this other human. That
here's $150.
Yeah.
To read this.
Yeah.
Dude, like that's got to be one of the saddest tips of all time. Legit.
I was going to say, I'm glad because, I feel like it is one of the more pathetic things that has occurred on his streams. For so many reasons, just the fact that he's there again. Phil obviously will take any opportunity to read something like this. This is like a big thing where he can, because it means that he gets to talk about, how much this person supported, how meaningful he was, how much he affected everybody, look, thank you for the memories and all the rest of it.
Oh, God. I remember when he first gave me $25. It was great. It got us to the hat goal. It was a very special day. That night we did DoorDash. Like what? What? Who does this? I'm going to retire from watching you, but here's $150 on the way out.
Oh, God, don't sit on the PlayStation.
Clogging it up. Joey Rivera says when Kat doesn't come, Phil yells at her to stop dropping inputs.
Bro, what?
I'm just reading. I'm reading. I don't judge. I read.
Okay.
Pike says Game Tracker's public Facebook post shows who Phil attracts. Oh, I didn't see that, Vikes, but I'm sure it's an interesting Facebook post.
Also, shout outs to Game Tracker's mom, who is apparently peddling some kind of I wouldn't say a cult, but perhaps a cult called the Crucible. It's very interesting, you guys. It's very interesting. They got my full buy-in.
I haven't heard about this.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Found,
timing, actually, because Scott and I did a Thus podcast about cults yesterday. So
Okay, nice.
yeah, there were many allusions to our boy. It's very easy to see like similar behavior in narcissist and cult leaders. So yeah, it was quite interesting, quite fun.
And you know, if your mom is
As we
doing that,
plug
you
Scott, I do it.
Yeah, there you go. You might be more welcoming to another cult style person if your mom's already doing it, right? Black Mage says, yeah, big ups to Game Tracker's mom and her crop circle cult. Big ups for that. I didn't see the crop circle part, but I'm not doubting it because that's a sad situation in every way. Okay, let's move on. Let's go, Samuel. Next one.
Wait, Game Tracker's mom or Jade's mom? Who had the best sort of like public?
Good point. Great question. Poll time. No, don't do poll. Don't do
Game
poll.
Tracker's mom, definitely. Game Tracker's mom. But I'm waiting for Derek's mom to come out of somewhere and just
DJ will
drop a big bomb.
He's got to get off the internet. That's
Do you
all
think
I
it
can
ever
say.
will though? Do you think because like if they don't care as much as like we suppose they don't, then is she ever gonna appear online to sort of like defend her boy or whatever?
She better hope she doesn't. That's all I could say, because you can imagine those screenshots she will get sent in seconds. And no mom wants to see her son in that way. I don't care who you are. You do not want to see your son in that way. Oh, can you imagine?
Well, there's some of the videos that Derek watches would have you believe very differently.
If you let him online and like just don't give a fuck about what he's doing, I guess. But fuck, man. Oh, JOI, kitty. That's a classic. Danny DK says maybe Game Tracker is Jade's loyal fan. Is Jade his loyal fan? Maybe Game Tracker is Jade his loyal fan. I get it. Theory there.
I mean, no, we know they're two different people, but
yeah,
we can imagine what would happen if it was like that. That would be very fun.
No JOI. Big up Sidella in the chat now.
Yeah, Sidella.
Big up Sidella. Who's next? We got Emerald 7 in the chat. We got Tutankhamun in the chat.
Emerald 7 is fascinating because he's like a unsolved mystery. Nobody knows who this guy is, where he came from, where he went. He just came, he unloaded massive amounts of money on DSP, left. That was it. Probably somebody's sock, but who knows?
Look at these names coming out. Kimbo Slice, Sammy Samosa, all the Air Raid Lord, throw them in. Blue, yeah. Gamer Nicole, that's a throwback. Gamer Nicole was one that legitimately made highlight videos for DSP back in the day.
Yeah.
And when Leanna was revealed, she got the fuck out. True story.
Yeah.
She wanted to deliver some tongue cuts on DSP, but never made it that far.
Nope, Leanna took care of that nonsense.
No, but hey, Gamer Nicole, if you're ever out there and you want to speak to us on the Density Scroll, we'd gladly have you on, babe.
Definitely. I've looked into it, but there's not much to the story so far. But if you want to
I
add
can
some
show
more,
you the
I'd love to have
receipt
you.
if you want. I did take the measurements, so.
God damn, is that true? 17,000 worth of subs Emerald 7 gave DSP. Holy
Dude,
bloody hell.
He was #1 in like tier 3 gifted subs. There was this. I'm sure you guys have seen
breakdown.
it.
Yeah.
I remember
the graphic. Yeah,
the average
it was-
given per sub, and DSP's was like $15 more than the next person, which
It was like
ridiculous.
Yeah, it was called the most generous fans, which is a very nice buzzword. And he was like #1, top of the top.
Mm-hmm.
And like his views compared to everyone else on that fucking list, he was like 10%, literal 10% of all the other views those people had. The other people, because I remember it was like, Asmongold and people, huge names were on that list, and then DSP's there at the top. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Anyways.
What was the Q&A again? Sorry, what are we skywriting above Phil's house?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Right, there you go.
What is this camera? People are talking. I'm hearing ALT camera. What's going on here? I have no idea what they're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Sam is trolling you, bro.
I should have said something at the start. I'm doing that thing we talked about where you're going full screen. Yeah. So
cool.
And it's just happening with you at the moment because you're my guinea pig basically. So.
Okay, great.
It will be all of us soon. So that's why ALT keeps going full screen.
Okay, nuggets of truth. All right, go ahead.
Oh,
Sam.
I thought it was going to be like a like we do on WPIG, where we go into like Genavision.
No.
That's hype though too.
Like,
That's hype.
Very serious. Very
ALT
serious
vision, and everything goes like sepia and crackly.
There's an idea.
You just get a bunch of those face swaps with Kat, and she's just dancing and flicking. Just the whole screen.
We can set that up though. Let's get like Sam Vision will be in a dentist office, right? And be like in the patient's chair style look view. We can do a lot of stuff, man. Anyways, let's go. Let's go to the next message. We have one
Tongue
message so far.
vision.
Tongue vision.
Oh, good. I'm glad this is a thing. Anyway, right. So, changing the subject, Robot Batman. I noticed he said in the chat he sent one in a few weeks ago, and it's only 10 seconds. Although this one is 30 seconds. So we'll see. And it's 3 weeks ago. So yeah, right. Here you go. Robot Batman.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about how much I hate it when Phil says, I'm going to pair GTA 5 tonight with Street Fighter 6. It's going to be a good pairing. That's not what a pairing is. You would pair wine with a steak because you're having them at the same time. You wouldn't have a steak and then 5 hours later have a wine and then claim, I paired that steak with that wine. What a nice pairing.
Good point.
That's all. I hate Phil.
That's a great point, actually. That's one of those little mini like annoyances that I've been meaning. You know, it's just there under the surface. It's like it's not like a big thing, but it's like, yeah, I've noticed that as well. Like he because he takes his fucking schedule so seriously. But the fact that he thinks that there's some value in, like, maybe there is, I don't know. In, like, you know, you got your chill stream and you got your proper full-on daytime stream. It's like, who cares, man?
Look, the community Street Fighter nights are casual.
Oh, God. No, the worst is fucking, I got a 5-day streaming week this week. We have 2 days left of my streaming week this week.
Yeah,
And
today
it's my consecutive day.
my last streaming day of the week, yeah.
It's my first consecutive day. It's my second consecutive day. It's my third consecutive day. How many words can we describe days with? It's incredible. This is my
penultimate day.
He needs a few more like adjectives though, because it's all just fun or chill, isn't it? Like every time there's a schedule, or like at the titles of his streams is just like, okay, more Street Fighter 6 fun, and it's not fun. Sorry, Phil, but it's not.
8 days, yeah, like 8 day streaming week is a positive. Like it's 8 day streaming week. Who gives a shit what the days are? No one thinks like that on Earth. I mean, maybe Phil fans do. I don't know. Maybe they do. Oh yeah, 8 days, awesome.
I can necessarily consider it small, considering how much it actually like really winds me up. But the number of exclamation marks he uses in his posts, it just drives me mad. Every sentence ends with an exclamation mark. It just reminds me of the Terry Pratchett quote about like you can judge a man about how crazy he is by how many exclamation marks they use. And it's every fucking sentence, you know, like everything. Today on DSP streaming, we're playing this game! Exclamation mark. Come along and join us for some chill fun! Exclamation mark. Don't forget you can support the stream here. Thank you! Exclamation mark. It's everything.
Yeah.
Fucking learn more punctuation, Phil.
Now, guys.
Someone called me out for it back in the MSN Messenger days. Like I just thought I was being like fun, you know, and so I just put a stop to that. I learned, but maybe no one's told him.
No, I did. Well, my best mate's ex used to sort of like end our messages with ... because she kept pointing out you end a lot of sentences with ellipses. So every time I did, she'd be like ... And so I'm like, I see it, I get it. And now I know how annoying it is. So Lex, I'm really sorry about that.
Now, if I said MSN Messenger, I'd be getting all these old jokes. But Sam says it, no one bats a fucking eye.
Yeah, because you use clay tablets to send your messages.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Speaking of which,
the cup on the string.
There's something that I want to derail this entire show about.
Please.
And this about you, ALT, as the senior, the senior most member of the squad. I have sent a screenshot of one of DSP's tweets on the Discord, and I want you to explain to all the youngsters what the fuck does all of that antiquated old ass language.
Sure. All right. So.
this is brilliant.
Okay. Well, I'll read it. Let me read it first, and then we'll explain it.
Can you get it up?
Yeah, put it up. It'd be good if you could.
I've got no problem with that. Yeah, that's fine. It's all worth
I just need the
it.
context tweet, which is kind of hard to find with the actual photo that it was attached to because I'm blocked. So it's going to be kind of difficult.
So he says, I'll read it first. We can put it up. He says, one of the 1,000 women who show their snapper on a Twitch stream while pouring milk on their bodies inside a hot tub and launder money through their business to pretend it's not actually sex work. Well, I know that doesn't make sense. Wait till you get the picture. It makes more sense. And then it says, oops, that's a microwave, not a washing machine. Never mind. So the first thing I think people got tripped up on that don't have my experience of the earth is the snapper had nothing to do with the fish. Like Poems Mystery got baited into the fish too comment, but it's not about the fish. It's not calling it a snapper. A snapper is what my grandpa, not my grandma, luckily. My grandpa, when he was like a little bit buzzed up, would use that to first he would call like women that in general, but it really means their vagina. It's Sam attacks with his tongue mechanisms. That is the vagina. So what snapper is a very, very old way to say that. Like that's very nasty. Like it's just not a cool thing to say. Snapper, right? Snapper. That's a vagina. Okay. So he was saying, this is what I'm going to translate. He's saying like one of the 1,000 women, like, so the queen is asking, hey, who is this? Like, who is this?
Avoid episode 21.
So he said, like, Phil was making the joke, like, all the women you're talking about is someone that showed their vagina on a Twitch stream while pouring milk on their bodies, right? And they launder money through Twitch, because titty streamers are not streamers in Phil's mind. He's very broken grammar though. And he's saying they're doing sex work, but they claim it's not. And I don't get the washing machine. I do not get that at all. I can't answer that one. Does anyone in the chat know what that joke is referring to? Because he's oops, that's a washing machine. Never mind. I don't get the microwave and the washing machine thing at all. Oh, the launder money. Oh my God, that makes it even worse. What? It's about laundering money, and he's went to the washing machine.
Yeah,
I didn't even think of that. Oh my God. That's
He's
one of the worst of all
implying
time.
that it's sex work, and since it's not legal, you need to launder the money so it becomes legal through like a different business, which is the streaming. So
This is a two-pronged joke. Yeah, two-pronged joke though. Then you add the washing machine to the launder, and that's where the comedy is. That's something.
Yes.
That's like the sort of thing that, like, if you're DSP or like if I am DSP, that runs through my mind, and then I go, nah, I'm not putting that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. This is not a Jin tweet, by the way. This was posted 1 a.m. my time, which is about the time he finishes the first stream. So it's in between streams. He is allegedly completely sober when he left this very salty tweet.
He was sober. See, I thought this was quite an early in the morning thing. I thought like that time stamp that I'd seen was like a 5 a.m. or something like that. So I assumed, it's just another gin tweet in it. But if that's like between streams, you should be sober. Like, I mean, using Twitter for business tweet, that just makes it 10 times worse. Fuck you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Killer Groove says it was 15 minutes before the night stream.
Oh God.
Oh, he's very
there you
busy
go.
though. He had to make that snapper joke. Those are always good to hit. Anyways.
And he got roasted to all hell, by the way. I'm gonna read some of the replies. First of all, we got the classic "get a job," which ratioed him in likes. It got like 10 more likes than his actual tweet. Then we get a poll. It's time for a poll, you guys. And we got 3 options. What is worse, begging for tips, Twitch girls, or manipulating people? And begging for tips wins with a triumphant 59%. Then we got somebody making a Photoshop. If Sam, if you can pull this on screen, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'll just leave it to the Wizard of Oz style host.
Yeah.
Then we got a comment of somebody saying, this is a very robust, meaningful, and positive tweet. And yeah, he got violated in the replies. It's just like another time DSP tried to just release all that pent-up aggression, and he got people clowning him, which is fantastic. Keep up the good work, guys.
But I mean, it's just, he's got to be just, oh my God, that is an amazing image. Like, Scott, this is shirt material. But it's
Ack
just
at
like
the moon.
Ack at the moon. Wow.
I stole your joke, Crin Bear.
I don't get how like you can still, after so long, be this mad about it. It's just so bitter about Twitch that to feel so comfortable about publicly. Where is it coming from in your head that you think, yeah, I am 15 years and you, Twitch, have not brought me down, so that'll show him.
And this, okay, not to dwell on the snapper too much. I try not to do that too much, but
poor Chip.
It's
That's
snapper
my
is
job.
not. I love this new arc. I love this. That's not a trying to be a changed person. Doesn't really use snapper on Twitter. I'm gonna a changed family man. They don't use snapper on Twitter. I'm just being honest. Like, you know, there's some words for vagina that are kind of fine and funny, like cooch. You know, it's kind of fine. Cooch. What's more? You know, those kind of words. Like, there's some you just don't say.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know, there's
that
like,
kind of,
yeah.
Snapper is beaver is kind of on the line for me. Jugalo, box, all these good answers. Grandor, I love that one. Martin T. Grandor.
Grandor.
That's a great one.
So you got the grandor and you got the back door. You got options.
Oh God.
It's terrible. I'm sorry to all the ladies that are watching this because
really
I know
sorry.
you exist.
I know,
I'm
sorry.
This is this kind of an episode, so we're going all out. It just fits. It fits the theme.
I really apologize. Just
It's like 3% of our audience.
really apologize. Just watch the replay. The chat is going nuts. I didn't tell them. I told them not to, but they're doing it. Anyways, but you don't say that word. It's a bad word to say when you're trying to be a family streamer and that has changed and respects women. All those three things we know aren't true, but he's trying to put that out there. You don't use snapper when you're saying that. But anyways, unless you're literally 80 years old and you're my grandpa who thinks snapper is a cool way to talk. Because back in his day, they did it.
It just shows you how far he's had to reach to get that joke in the first place. To get that in the first place. He wants that little dig of like, it's not actually gaming anymore. You know, you've sold out and it's all just about like titty streamers and, you know, you're laundering money and all this stuff. He can't let it go. He just can't let that. I mean, why is he even following it? Well, I'm assuming he's not following it, is he? Because he only discovered that you could do that recently, didn't he? So.
What did he say to that dude? Like, I don't follow you because something. Remember that? What was that again?
Yeah. His
so dumb.
His tweets weren't being shown in his recommended anymore, so now I'm officially following you.
Oh yeah.
Imagine saying that. Excuse me, sir. I'm officially following you now. Okay.
So by this point, he's got no excuse. This is showing up because he's following them. So why?
Yeah.
He must have been doing it waiting for like the first opportunity he could to dunk on them. So
why is I guess so, yeah.
So bad.
Bro, this is like the funniest shit that somebody's tweets that you're not following didn't show up and you got salty about it. So you had to follow them.
Thanks, Elon. Man. Thanks, Elon, you asshole. I had to follow people now to see their tweets.
The only thing that was missing from this was like some like snarky comeback, like that guy that with the arcade cabinets had. You know,
yeah.
You know, when he went off about that. That would have been perfect.
I would have loved to have this when I was younger, but now I don't even give a shit about it. I have family.
I've got a podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah? I've got a podcast. Like, what was he going to write after that? We know that wasn't the whole tweet.
No, that was it. That was it. He's like, you know, you think you're better than me? Well, I've got a podcast, mate.
I hope that's not true. I hope. Anyone can have a podcast in 2 seconds. You can have a podcast right the fuck now and get it on, Spotify in 2 days. Anyone.
Yeah, but like, finish watching this one first. No.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't go off now.
Should we do a message?
Yes, we should. Sam, you got the time? We got a Fillionaire to play. We got a Brad call, and we got a shit ton of messages. So you're the time master now.
Well, we know that Sam likes to go long, don't we? We've discovered that today.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Aggressive. Very aggressive.
Yep. All right. Okay. Well, let's do Fillionaire. Let's see what he's got to say this time, and I'll be ready with the pause button.
The title is Fillionaire's Critical Analysis.
Yeah. Let me turn it down as well before I play it because they're always fucking loud. Right, here we go.
Say, oh, the camera's on. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Who Wants to Be Affiliate? What? You did it already? While I was sick. Well, edit that out for God's sake. No one wants to hear that. Okay, let's get right to your question.
Remember the pause
Ever
button,
since
Sam.
ESP likened himself to Sir Elton John because they both get dressed in silly outfits while performing, if you can even call what Phil does performing, I've kind of had a bit of a bug up my ass about it. But let's imagine, what if DSP really had been Elton John? Which of these songs would have been the last one that he recorded? Would it be A, Border Patrol song? Would it be B, Don't Let Support Go Down on Me?
Down on
Would
me?
it be C, Friday Night's Alright for Fighting Games? Or would it be D, Crocodile Tears? Submit your answers now.
Okay, we got it. See that motherfucker? We're pausing it.
But how do we know the right answer? Like, this is just like...
This is comedy style, yeah.
I still don't know.
Objective
We all
style.
just pick a different answer like normal.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all. I'm gonna go with, because for this episode, it's definitely the down on me episode. So don't let the sun go down on me is my choice.
Oh, see, I thought it was that one as well because I'm pretty sure that's the last one he wrote.
You guys know the game is rigged. In the end, Indrid is just gonna win all the points.
Indrid will win.
I'm gonna pick C. Friday night is good for fighting games. That's a very good joke,
classic.
and I'm picking that. I'm sticking with that. You guys can go down on whatever you want to go down on. I'm locking in C, and I'll go find a lighter. Be right back.
All right. All right, Sam. British style host. To make your choices, you have A and B left on the dock on the board.
A
Okay, A and D.
innit,
Excuse me.
I don't know. D.
Is that what normally follows tongue action?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I'll take A then.
Play it.
I'll take anything, really.
Yeah, I don't have a bit planned or anything. And the answer is B. Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me was released on the 1974 album Caribou. Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting was released in 73, Crocodile Rock in 72, and Border Song was on the very first album in 1970. Thanks again to all of our contestants for playing, and now I guess there's nothing left to say, but goodbye.
Please let the dentist go down on me. Yeah. Although he cuts himself, it's always ecstasy I see. Just allow us. I'm done. All right, we gotta do the play.
We need fan art on Chad Sam, like only fan Sam, only Sam. That's what we need from this episode. Please, fan art now. Get to work. Chat.
Poor Darcy.
Up top.
Yeah, Darcy's got fucking work to do.
Please, just allow a drop of your blood to flow on me when eating my snapper is like the dentist going down on me. Ladies and gentlemen, Murgat Mob. That one live version. All right, let's stop. All right, you got to play. There's like 30-second other thing you got to play. Play after Billionaire. We got rules now, so.
Okay, here we go.
This is just a quick follow-up to my Elton John question because there were a couple other song title parodies I came up with that never made the cut. These are just a few I remember to write down, but I wanted to give them a little bit of time anyway. So there's The Bitch is Black, Fight Stuck in the Wind, Someone Saved My Wife Tonight, No Support and No Hatters, and Live Like Horses.
Oh,
Okay,
come
who
on.
let you in here?
Oh, yeah. I took him out. I took his ass out. Dude, that's a good song parody ideas, though. That's for fucking sure. God damn. Awesome.
It's like there's at least like 6 things you're going to be working on now, aren't there? My next songs for WPIG.
The bitch is black. That's the best. Okay. Too much
next
fun
week,
today.
Madonna.
Yeah, please. We love these. I love these.
Just looking to see if anything good rhymed with rocket.
Socket. Pocket.
Well, block it might.
Oh, block it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm blocking, man. Moving, holding back, and everything.
I'm trying to think of. All right. Anyways, well, yeah, my mind will keep going. Let's stop it. All right. Let's go. Message Samuel. Let's go. LTG drama was Phil trying to buddy up to June. Changed my mind. Interesting thought. Parking ticket.
Ooh,
you think he was trying to get June some content?
That's interesting.
Peanut butter complexion said, "Fuck you," like he should. What a legend. LTG was right on that one. He's got a lot of fucked up shit, but he's got right on that one.
Right.
He said, "Yep, go."
This is a message from DSP, also known as Dark Side Phil.
Oh, cool.
2008 and my content's fine. The way I do things is strange, but uniquely mine. Correct? Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Yes, I am addicted to WWE champions. I am down from the rafters, and I've spent a fortune to make my JPIG roster robust. 6-star Hogan's is tip spending best. 1651 is but pittance in the grand scheme of things. So what if it's a couple hundred times? I'm not hurting anyone. By the way, I'm saying all this through pignosis. I'm just kidding, fucking idiots. I would never do any of that. You're a moron. Archangle Steve, this little tidbit is dedicated to you, my fellow greasy bad-back brethren. So for dinner, despite the puerile processes, the prosciutto bolognese Cat made tasted delicious. Dessert consistent, original flavor combination with a palette of caramel and pecan sessions. You like that, Steve?
I'll be pressed.
Anyway,
Well done.
time to order some
Quite a number of them.
DoorDash. The only positive contribution I want from that being said podcast is thus. Lots for dinner. Sound good? Dinner word order for life, my
Kaiser.
my brother.
Hang it up. I think that was Kaiser. He got
What
through us.
pigeons. Oh, yeah, I got this.
Well, this wasn't the real DSP calling in?
I don't know. It could have been. That's crazy, man. They can even like pronounce words incorrectly now. That's crazy. You said palette, bolognese. Damn, that was good, man.
Scary.
We're gonna be in 5 years. Yeah, 5 years is gonna be scary.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna need more walls.
We need AI like Chad DSP, AI Chad DSP that streams at the exact same times as DSP. We gotta have that happen in a few years. Yeah, we talked about that before, I think. Yeah, more fun version of DSP, like AI, but he's fun. Yeah, but only stream the exact same times. Like cover exactly when he's streaming. Because not copyrighted or anything. You're doing your own shit, but it's just exact same times, and it's fun. And he talks to his chat like, "What's up, Jade? Hell yeah, Jade's here. What's up, man? You doing good?" I know it's tough at Disney World, but I'm sure you can go through some stuff, you know? You know, like he knows everything.
You again?
Yeah. Hey, I heard they got, wheelchair access on Space Mountain now. You going to check it out? Awesome. What does real DSP say? Would you walk around? You can go on any rides? That Chad DSP, we got to have it. AI geniuses out there. Come on. I'm looking at you.
It probably wouldn't be that hard either, because like it would be. I can imagine it just being like Robo Steve, but then and then almost automate the. You could, I reckon you could almost automate it, man. Just set it streaming and just go. That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Like, but respects the viewers. That's the key. We have to make him respect the viewers and never ask for money. Obviously, never. Or like just like every cent goes to charity or something. Like, oh yeah, it's going right to charity, guys. Thanks so much, man. Yeah. I don't want any. I'm gonna keep any of this going right to charity. Thanks so much, guys. No tips goes here. We're just having some fun, Like total opposite. It'd be awesome. All right. Anyways,
Hey guys, I took my cat to the vet today.
they tried to get me out of there without doing blood work. I was like, "Fuck you! You're doing blood work."
I told them the medical history of my cat, and it was fine. It's a blood test that came back right. So my cat's healthy, and I know that now. Great.
God, we're definitely doing blood work. You don't have to
Now
ask
I'm
me
just going to
twice.
save up for a joystick.
Yeah.
Try
Hey,
and
sorry guys, I'm
upgrade
taking
the old one.
Yeah, I'm taking a week off. I'm taking Cat out to a nice honeymoon. Finally, she deserves it. You know, I've saved up for this. I've used my rainy day fund for this. We're going to Japan. We're going to Mexico. We're going to 18 zoos. We're going to all zoo tour. She's gonna love it because she deserves it, guys.
I've got one credit card, and it's for emergencies only.
I'm gonna put Jasper's claws back. I got surgery, and I know some asshole took him out, but I'm gonna give it back to him. All right, let's stop. We could go all day. No. Let's go to the schedule. Nah, fuck that. You know the schedule, guys. Let's get right to the games.
Have I ever punched a bee? No, I'm a beekeeper, you
Was that your
nice
homeless?
person in my chat. I love bees.
What ice cream do you like? Great question. You know, I'm a chocolate man. I love chocolate, but you know, I love all flavors too. But that's my opinion. Thanks for asking that, though. Great question. Do I like the Bee Gees? Yeah, yes, I do. I love a few of their songs actually. A lot of people think they're one-hit wonders. I know they have some other good tracks.
Homeless? Oh, well then please, I'm going to return this super chat. Okay. Just lost your job and you're homeless. Hey, have the money back, please.
Yes.
Derek, man, you're banned. I've heard some real bad things about you, man. But you gotta get banned.
That's it. That's it. Oh god. Okay, let's stop.
Right.
Sorry, that member did what on Twitter? All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to have a word.
Oh god, yeah.
Okay.
This week I'm gonna be on my fan podcast. That being said, they made highlight videos of me from last month. It was super positive, you guys. I love it.
Yeah, they bring up some of my stuff I did in the past that was bad, but you know, since I've changed, guys, I mean, I'm totally cool talking about it. You know, it's just a bad part of my life, but now I'm just positive and I really want to make the world a better place. So yeah, I'll talk about it. I'm not scared of it.
Saw John Rambo yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Serious now. Right, here is Sloppy Top Kill.
I've got a theory, and it's DSP unintentionally forced Game Tracker away.
Ooh.
He forced him out. A week or two ago, when he bought the joystick, he bought Street Fighter 6, he bought MK1 for, I don't know, $550. He told his dents and told his fans and contributors that he did it because he wanted to make the move over to PlayStation 5 to, it was a bigger field, a bigger depth of player base.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a new joystick if I'm going to do that. This old one sucks. Game Tracker, I think, saw this writing on the wall and left and said, he didn't donate the joystick. He didn't donate more money. He said, dude, you can't keep sucking me dry, keep extending Street Fighter. I didn't think this would be like your main deal. Like he forced him away. And I think that's hilarious. And I also think it's funny that DSP did not complain one bit when he said he was going to have to redo his ranking to get his Blanca and his E-Honda or whoever back up. He didn't complain at all. Yet we've seen him complain when he has to redo 10 seconds of gameplay in games. He calls developers lazy. But he did not complain at all. And I think that's hilarious.
All right, quick one there.
Please.
Quick one there, just for the ending bit. He didn't complain at all because he was still seeing numbers going up, and that feels good. You know, someone like Phil especially, he's getting to see numbers go up again. So, you know, for a little bit of a time, he got to clown on people who were, you know, shitter than him because he's already done it on the Xbox, so now he gets to do it again for a bit. And, you know, seeing numbers go up always feels good. So, yeah, that's about that. But yeah, interesting about the Game Tracker pushing him away like that. I think, yeah, Game Tracker saw that and thought, I'm going to end up paying for that. That's ultimately going to be me that pays for that. So,
That's even sadder if that's the truth, because then he decided, okay, you know what? I'll just give him a big bomb and then leave.
Yeah.
He's trying to push me out. I'd give him 150 as a thank you, as a severance.
Well, it's like how you have one last jag before you break up with someone.
Yeah, you do it one more time. The next day you say it. Yeah. But I want to push back on, though. He did get very angry when he's not going to master as fast as he wants now. He definitely does get angry when he loses. Like, I lost 4 matches in a row now. This fucking can't come out. He does get pissed about that. So maybe that's just about losing more than rising, I guess. But
was it like the first 2 hours of the last stream were worthless?
Yeah, because he played good players.
Yeah.
It's like clockwork, because he plays at night where more people are playing, which means more better players are playing because they're not at work and shit. And then he wonders, what's going on?
It's like
So
more
different.
people are on, so the Capcom servers, there's more demand for them, so I'm getting more lag.
Yeah.
So I'm dropping more inputs, and that's why I'm losing. That's why. Yep.
Yeah, I like the message, and this is something that I like about the discussion about DSP, because it makes people think in all kinds of directions, but I'm not entirely on board. I think Game Tracker is one of the more pignatized people, if you will say that he got a lot of tongue cuts from DSP. So yeah, I think he just left because he is a fan of Phil that had to do something else, or realize he couldn't just keep spending that much money, because at this point he was just taken for granted. Whenever there's a Street Fighter stream, Game Tracker's gonna swing by with his essay and his $30. So put that up on the leaderboard. So yeah, I'm not on board with this, but it's some reasonable thinking. If he had some self-awareness and some sense to him, I guess he would think like that, but I'm not entirely convinced that he is like that in reality.
Yeah. When you're at that level of supporting someone like that, there's some underlying things that's just it's not a question anymore. It's like there's some underlying issues there. You know it, right? Because as you people in chat know, not everyone, but most of you probably feel you're pretty normal, and you can see it takes 2 seconds to see that this guy's an asshole and don't want to give money to him. I don't even want to watch it, But
yeah,
because you've socialized.
That's true. That's true.
Right there. And again, just like with cults, that sort of person is the sort of ideal market for somebody like Phil trying to get into it. Right, I've got my claws in these people now. I can start draining them, just like cults. So seriously, go watch that podcast. There you go, Scott. Another one.
Big ups. Yona Hall says, no, AI Phil pulls WB champions in real time. Yeah. He's not afraid to, hey, yeah, I can still play sometimes, guys. Let's do it. Come on, let's do a few pulls. I got some extra money this week, so I'm happy to do it. All my bills are paid. I'll do a few pulls, for fun.
No AI JOI.
Duty says, yeah, real quick. Trekker's significant other found out what he was doing and put an end to this shit, be it a girlfriend or his mom. I don't feel most of them have significant mothers or significant others, but it could be.
It does sort of highlight what we've been saying for months, if not years, that he is in a precarious position because he's put all his financial security on just a couple of people, and all it takes is one of them to be ill or to lose a job or to have some other financial obligation to seriously fuck him up, and that's just happened. Somebody who was giving him that much per month is now going nah, Phil, seriously, can't do it. So that's a fifth to a quarter of his income gone. So
it's gonna be interesting to see what happens on this anniversary stream.
Interesting. Some Redinator says it was his mom that said put an end to it. Piece of Peace had a stream about it. All right, I'll definitely check it out. Interesting.
There was also another supporter that recently left because of Derek. I think it was Golden Nobles or something like that. Yeah, apparently Golden Nobles.
Yeah, there you go. Golden Nobles.
Big ups, chat. And he left because Derek is straight up getting preferential treatment. So yeah,
he got defended again recently, right? I think I saw that. Yeah.
Did I dream it, or did he start? Did he have a little bit of a go at him for spamming? Did that happen?
I think someone else said something about that. Someone repeated what Derek was saying, and then Derek was trying to get Phil's attention on that. I think. Oh, the whole six. I can't remember. Don't go by me. I don't keep up on Derek news.
It's amazing just how little it takes to set all this shit off in it. You don't even need to do anything yourself. I'll just copy what he says and put it in. And he'll flip.
Oh, okay, yeah. It made it sound like Derek was insulting 670, yeah, 672.
Right.
But it wasn't. And then, all right, guys, you're making it sound like Derek doing something wrong. Oh, and Derek posted spoilers. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Wasn't it actually? Wasn't he spamming stuff about wrestling? And then Phil had a big spiel about like, that was it. That was it. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Well, hopefully Derek gets over it. Daddy yelled at him.
Like 90% of this in my head is just Josh Poem's Twitter, so
yeah, I think for all of
whatever
us.
clips I've seen on that.
Yeah.
He speaks for all of us.
Big ups.
Yes, definitely.
Right. Here is another message from behind the scenes.
Oh.
What actually made me start filling it out proper when I did was not because I was right, but rather because I misunderstood something about Steve's back. I thought he was saying he was going to be leaving soon, so I had to rush to get that question about the discs because I didn't want him to miss that one. Which then, of course, led us right into the next episode where I spend 20 minutes talking about the rules, even though the only thing I'm really trying to say is if there's a question that's geared at one person or another, everyone's allowed to answer. Everyone can still earn points. Maybe you'll catch up with Indrid. So last week I actually pointed out the who's line approach, and that's fair, yeah. I do make everything up just like the SP, and the points don't matter. However, just because points don't matter, that does not mean I don't have actual rewards for all 4 of you in works. Most of those names that were on that list from 2 weeks ago, I think it was, most of them were there for comedy or for the sake of me just saying, thank you in one way or another for helping out. The majority of them will not show up. There will be a few exceptions, like Decepticon was actually on the Halloween episode and did actually guess, so I'll throw him in there. But yeah, I guess that means I also owe Darcy some points, even though nobody answered that episode. Sam, you made a really good point last week. It's hard to know sometimes when to pause. That was one of my older recordings. The more recent ones, I literally say, place your bets now or something before I start the pause segment, so it'll come easier. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I have something of a writing team now, and I'm really grateful to them and to you guys for putting up with this bit long enough to be able to actually end up working with people aside from my imaginary assistant, Debbie, that I'm always yelling at. She's still here, too. Don't worry. As obvious as it was that I was ripping off the viewers' lazy rant, there was some truth of it. I really do love working on these things. It's a welcome and sorely needed distraction from everything else going on. I'm sure ALT has explained that by now. So you guys know what's going on there. I have a backlog of recorded episodes like you would not believe, and they're not always perfect, but if I can get even one laugh from someone during an episode, then it's a success in my mind. I appreciate you all sticking with me for so long, and I hope you stick around longer because we have some really wild stuff coming up.
Big ups, man. Big ups, man.
Yeah, let's go.
Always happy to hear from you, and they're getting better, man. They're getting better and better, too, so.
Yeah,
we gotta start racking up some points because he just mentioned he has rewards for us, so we can't let Indrid get all the rewards.
Let's follow that heartfelt message up with the message by 2-incher, please. It's the best way to follow that up.
At first, I thought it was just going to be one of those, like when you get the list of side effects of like medications from the adverts, when it's like, please see a doctor. I thought it was going to be like one of them. Constant playing of who was to be affiliated may result in blindness, deafness, gout.
Big ups, though, man. Seriously, we do love it.
Yeah.
But let's get to 2-incher. 2-incher is something important to say.
We should replay the intro for all the people in chat who didn't get what he actually was trying to say.
Yeah,
in a mocking fashion.
Replay it.
That being said.
I'm just joking.
2-incher's waiting, Sam. Come on, we need to hear from 2-incher.
We do need to hear from 2-incher. Right. Here we go. or her.
Hey guys, hope you're all doing good, especially ALT. Got to take things easy at your age, Gramps. Question. If DSP somehow managed to secure a professional wrestling contract, what would his shortlist of wrestler monikers look like? For example, Actus Ack, Pig Ban Hater, Junkyard Hog, Jimmy Random Superfly Snooker, Bobby the Smooth Brain Lehman, Snotty Too Hottie, Rick Flare Up, Chris Ben Word, Bam Bam Bigelow Tips Tonight, and Yokozuna. Wait a second. Oh, my mistake. That's from Cat's List next week. She's fucking huge. But she definitely is not Asian. That is all.
Thank you.
Take it easy, guys.
Dude, there were some big hits in there. Rick Flare Up.
Yeah.
Snorty Too Hot.
Snorty Too Hottie. That's a good one, too. Beggar T. That's a good one.
Beggar T.
And he gets double. Beggar plus T, man. That's a nice one, High Strong. All right, that's the question for next week, though. We can't start that shit now.
Eddie Puerl.
The Underbeggar. Random Superfly Snooker.
Random Superfly Snooker.
Chris Ben, what? Dude, you got some hits. We can't compete with that. Gout dust.
Randy snorting.
Wrangling snort. Oh god, that was awesome, dude. Please call back 2-incher. You may be 2 inches, but for us, you're at least 6.
Sulk Hogan. Well done.
Oh yeah, we got the classic Brock Lesnar. Also
That's the
great.
classic, yes. Big Tista.
Becky
Chicky Chang.
Omega.
Chicky Chang Wang China.
One night in China, they say.
Yeah, that's her like throw the mic down, Lord. Yeah. When in China they say Chicky Chang Wang. Throw the mic. All right, let's stop. I don't appreciate the Yokozuna joke, but everything else was amazing.
Yokozuna.
Yokozuna. Chris Begwa is a classic too. I've seen that before. Chris Begwa. Razor Ramon.
My DoorDash was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's a stretch.
I
You
know,
got too far. Legion of
We
Coom.
need to
All right,
work.
come on.
That's good. That's good. Legion of Coom is good. Need to workshop these.
All right, let's stop this. Keep going, Sam. Let's do a few more. It's only we have a little bit of time left. Let's go.
Okay.
Roman Rainy Day Fund.
Let's go modern style. Fuck these late people. Modern style. Not during the show though. They're banned. And anyone named Ibiga is also banned.
Yeah, I've not seen him yet.
Okay,
Probably
thank
under a
God.
sock
Thank
or
God.
something.
I'm keeping an eye on.
I blocked his IP.
Mario Faker because I remember that he compared me to DSP on Twitter the other day. So
Thin ice.
A couple of them are actually. So I've eyes on chat.
Okay, so
I'm interested in the few there. Your call though.
Yeah,
That's good. That's
well,
good.
Yeah, three hours ago. Here we go. Too old for input readers.
Hey,
You
what's
see?
going on, TBS? There was a great clip that came out from Tuesday that I had saw, and this user Too Old for Steak added DSP in Phil's chat saying why doesn't he check his inputs on or replays for matches? Countless pros do it to check where they messed up inputs, and
Yes.
this got DSP a little bit annoyed, I'd say. He's like, if I even have to explain to you why checking your inputs online is useless, you know nothing about fighting games, good luck reading something off a server. IT side Phil here, coming in strong, obviously understands everything regarding servers and whatnot, and like internet connections. So then this Too Old for Steak guy responds, I mean, I understand that people much better than you do it and improve from it. And, that is some prime bait right there. And DSP took it hook, line, and sinker and goes off at the mouth, talking about the FGC and that they're a bunch of liars. They lied about Street Fighter V being good. And the end quote was the best. But again, you know better than me, right? Because you've been playing fighting games since the early 90s, used to run tournaments, used to place in tournaments. You know better than me because you just listen to people from the FGC talking online. So you're smart, right? Okay. No, you're a fucking idiot. End quote. So this was incredible salt. And this guy didn't super chat or nothing. So big ups. He got this reaction just by chatting in chat and rallying DSP up, pushing the right buttons. And it was incredible.
Yep,
That's
the
how you
best
do
kind
it.
of bait.
That's how you do it, man. If you say the right shit, just a username, and the username was Too Old for Steak. Like, if you see that name, Phil, ignore it, man. Ignore it. What the fuck? Dusty Loads. Damn it.
That's niche. That's niche.
That's very niche. That's the best. That's the best, though. Dusty niche. Dusty Loads. Holy fuck.
Bro, this reminds me of ALT's submission for the tournament when it was just like dust.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Are you guys doing intros, by the way? Intros, behind the scenes talk now.
I haven't thought about it at all.
I have not either. Maybe we're not this time.
No,
All right.
I haven't been doing any.
Yeah. Okay. Good that I won't either. All right, let's go, Sam.
We're
A few
fucking
more.
great competition, isn't it?
I know.
We're hosting it. We can't even be asked.
We're hosts, so we don't do it. Chicken the Ring, though. I already got my ideas cooking for that. Chicken the Ring. Song stuff is more my style.
Yeah, same. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
You're more video style. You do everything style.
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Snapper over there. Snapper. We got to think of a nickname with Snapper involved for Sam. Anyways.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he's a Man United fan, so you can call him a red snapper.
There we go.
Bro, he gets enough flack being a Man United fan to begin with. You don't need to add anything on top of that. Just being a fan of that club is enough.
Why too big? Not bad, Dwight. Not why too big. Fantastic, Mr. Snapper.
I'll do. Yep.
All right, let's go.
We can also get 1 minute Sam, but that's like,
yeah,
that's been
no.
taken.
Clearly, he lasts more than 1 minute. If he's getting the blood, he's going more than 1 minute. That's for damn sure.
He takes 1 minute, but he gets all the job done. It's like a speed run type of thing. It's like any percent, 100% in a minute. We're talking like world record.
100%.
That's all the achievements too. The bloody tongue. You know all the other stuff. Calls her babe.
Gets her donuts afterwards.
Reciprocates.
Reciprocates, of course. Reciprocates. Oh God, yeah.
I'm so glad I came back for this one.
No, definitely. 100% all achievements speed run.
Right.
You weren't Dad's favourite, but after this episode.
Okay, right. Here's a message from Blue.
Big ups, Blue.
Which is
it's
the way this episode's gone.
What's going on? That being said, Blue here, long-time listener, first-time caller. This question might have been answered before, but what is your least favorite thing about Phil? Like the thing that you just hate the most? And I'm not talking about like, oh, he's a scammer or like, he might be a pedophile or whatever. But the thing that I hate the most about him is the way that he enunciates words. It actually angers the fuck out of me, especially when he says things like Twitter. That annoys the fuck out of me when he enunciates the T's, or when he just says the wrong word with such confidence, like fucking chaperone. Anyway, that's all I have. But for now, I'm drinking.
For no reason.
Oh.
Am I gay? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I have that command now, by the way. On WPIG.
So, you guys, what's your least favorite thing about
We answered this
Phil?
before for sure, but I think, go ahead. We can quickly go over it again. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like the exclamation point thing. That's just it's a really minor thing, but fuck, it winds me up more than it should. But yeah, I don't know what he means about this sort of thing. I don't know why that would wind you up.
All right, Sam, go ahead. What's your one thing?
It's difficult to pick a thing, like one thing, because there's a lot. But like the first thing that came to mind as soon as he said it was this.
Yeah. All right, I'll go next. The close up. I guess, thinking he's funny is really bad. I would say the treating his fans like they're just scum of the earth and they owe him so much. That one's really bad. That's a pretty bad one. That doesn't piss me off though, because it doesn't affect me. But it's like, come on, man. But other than that, I would say pretending he knows about everything and speaking with such confidence about things that he knows nothing about. Like if he played Super Mario 2 and just says total shit. Like, yeah, so Japan thought Super Mario Brothers 2 is going to be too difficult. It's like, that's not really the whole story, but you just read that on GameFAQs for, you read the Wikipedia article and read the top line. And that was enough. That's kind of
that bloke on Twitter that you followed now.
Yeah. But anyway,
Sorry, just quickly.
Yeah, please.
Just remembered one. That bit where he's like at the end of the podcast, he'll be so like he'll go to camera and he'll be like, okay, so what I would like to say is, and then he'll cut like an ending thing in.
Oh yeah,
so that it looks like he's being interrupted.
It's so funny, so comedy.
Yeah.
When he gets his arm ready with the mouse, he's like,
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, guys, this is just.
All right, guys, something important to say.
Make sure I'm looking. Yeah, that. What is that? Remember he did the headbanging, and we put on Twitter. He did the headbanging like this.
Dude.
Oh yes. Still
Yes.
insulted by that.
You guys. You
Showtime.
can't even do
Sorry,
the fucking
dude,
hand
Showtime in
motion
chat.
right. Look at this is it, right? This is it. This is what you're supposed to do. He does it like this. It's the wrestling thing.
Yeah, he had like a.
What the fuck?
That's the wrestling thing, yeah.
You didn't even do that.
Too sweet.
This is so bad.
Oh man.
Showtime
for me,
in
it
chat
has
has
to
said
be.
needing 8 steps to turn around.
Oh, hey, that's a back injury. Go ahead, Beer Guy.
Oh,
You
man.
can-
Yeah, for me, it gotta be the overall smugness and arrogance he has whenever he's really opinionated about something, regardless if he's right or wrong. In most cases, he's wrong, and he's super opinionated, and he's really arrogant about it. You could see this in the Lavinia mini PC type of thing. Super smug for no reason. Because I get it. Everybody is wrong about stuff in certain times. They just take the L. He just can't do it, man. He's just smug about everything. He's arrogant about everything. That's what makes him more hateable than a lot of other people who are just consistently wrong as well. And that's what I think adds the most to his lol cowness and his hateability is when he gets super smug on everything.
Very
I
good
just
point.
can't, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. There's some good answers in chat as well. Like the fake
Yeah.
energy when he splits the part. That's a good one.
After baking first.
Do you know
All right,
what
guys, really it's apart. All right.
On the subject of splitting the part, I had this good idea for like a video. Maybe it wouldn't be that good, but I'd just like to see like all of those clipped together, like every time he starts an episode, because every episode starts like this, doesn't it? Kicking the mouse, and I'd just like to see that one after the other. Like, that'd be great.
Diet Pro Pharaoh says when Phil thinks he's untouchable, and that's true too. Yes, even though he claims he is so touchable, but yet he is also untouchable. So it's a big paradox there. He's always under threats of everything, but also you can't do anything to him. So cool. He doesn't care what you say, but also tell you that he doesn't care for an hour. So cool.
And also,
Yeah, go
people
ahead.
fuck with him consistently all the time. He just doesn't tell you about it. And he gets super smug about it and tells you, like, what are you going to do? And then people do something and then he cries. Like with the Wings Trolls copyright saga with the this is how you don't play reaction. Man, that shit was humiliating.
Yep. And then he'll say, like, I don't know how it's going to go, guys. So really could use support today. God, I was under attack here. They can't touch me, though. None of these strikes are going to go through. Really could use support, though, just in case they do go through.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, that's a good one. Thinking about it, when like he says when he's in chat before his stream and he says that he's paying bills, like he's like, bear with me, guys, just paying some bills.
Oh my God. Hang on, guys, paying a few bills. You know how it goes. Why do you need to say that in your fucking chat? What does Jade need to hear about your bills? He doesn't know what bills are. Most of your people watching have no clue what bills are yet. You know, like bills. What's that? He does what they know what Phil tells them about bills. That's literally it. Those people must be so scared of real life. Like, holy shit, man. We turn 18. There's so many bills. Like every week you have 2 big bills. Everything costs $1,000. Like the world is scary, man. I'm never leaving this place. Fuck that.
Also, what's produce?
Lord Kane coming in hot. Lord Kane 666 says, I'm part of the FGC and I can tell Phil's wrong. We laugh at him. The inflated ego is on point. It's Nighttime's fault. His joystick's fault. I caned him's fault. That has been the case. Lord Kane, thanks for that submission. And also want to say, people have been saying that Phil is a complainer for literally 18 years now. You know, literally on forums, in documented forums, documented things saying Phil's the biggest complainer. And what we saw that one episode where I think it was Justin Wong or something like, I just know his team won't complain about the sticks and they're going to fucking win. And he was talking about DSP. You know, it's like, it's his whole life has been complaining. That's his legacy.
Justin Wong. It was on the Justin Wong episode, but that only had like 20 seconds.
Justin Wong episode. Yeah. God damn. Real quick, Rodrigo says, in my opinion, DSP is the most punchable when he does a smug chuckle after an arrogant rant and follows it up with a, there you go, like he just did a slam dunk. Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
So there you go. Psh, got him.
It's like one of Darksy's favorite things, but it does my head in when Phil goes, "Do you know what really happened? Right? Hey, let me tell you what really happened." And then he cuts to like his fantasy of like the Sony boardroom or the Burger King headquarters or something like that, and tells you what really was going on. Like the front, like the person behind the till was actually doing this, or the vet was actually having a blast doing lines of coke with the chihuahuas. Yeah,
Those
the
chihuahuas.
theory crafting.
I want to interview those chihuahuas. They were having a fucking ball.
That's another.
Also, go ahead, Sam.
Just quickly, that's another video I want to see. Is like an analysis on his different kinds of laughs, like because there's about at least 5 I've noticed. Yeah, that being one of them, like tuh, and all that, So I want to see that. It's just a quick one, just a quick like 5-10 minute video, because Ack is his real. Legit laugh.
That was
that's his
my favorite definition. Somebody sent me that, and I can't remember who.
Exactly. That sums it up. Yeah, that's the real Phil laugh. Anything else is like isn't. But yeah, someone make that.
Good point in chat. I'm an asshole. It's literally 25 years. I should 15. I was off by 10 years. Yeah, it's been 25 years since he's been that 50 years. So excuse me. You guys are right. All right, 5 minutes left. We should get to we got to get to the question, Samuel.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's have a look. Forgot about that. Right. We asked, what are you skywriting above Phil's house on Saturday? The big 15-year anniversary bash, I believe.
Oh God, I see some good ones.
Yeah. So Bob Starsky straight in there. Why did you kill T? That might have won. Oh, it's gone. Someone closed it.
Oh my God. That was me. That was me.
Dude. Well, it was a good job I read out a good one.
I thought end was like I'm an asshole.
Just
ban me. It's fine. Ban me. Just ban me.
I thought that was me, but I just clicked ask a question, so it wasn't me. So
ban
it's
me. It was me. Ban me.
We
can make up some other good ones.
Every disaster stream that is currently going through chat.
Big ups Bob Starsky, yeah.
Yeah, Bob Starsky was no. I analyzed all of them and thought Bob Starsky's was the best.
Oh, good, yeah.
So that's what I did. Get fucked.
Phil would, he would skywrite the link to his PayPal. Yes, I
know. You can always just write it again, motherfuckers. It's not hard to type it again. If it's that great, go ahead. I saw Jenna's coming for you. I like that one. I saw that one too. Shut up. You don't understand technology. Then
Probably fitting in like another message then.
I know.
Let's go back to talking about disgusting sexual shit.
Good point. That's the best place to go.
Anyways, let's just play another message and just
do a message. Yeah. Pick the best message we have. That one right there could be pretty spicy, but it's up to you if you want to play that one.
Which one?
the King of RedTube.
Yeah, okay.
What's RedTube, ALT? What's RedTube?
There we go. RedTube's a pornographic website.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Maybe it's a US. Oh, you guys don't know that? Maybe it's a US style pornographic website.
No, I'm joking. I know what it is.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. It's open right now. I got it open right now. What website is that? I got it open now.
Sorry, what did you say? The L word. Yeah. What's the name of the actress again?
Dog. Damn. All right, go ahead. King Sly T.
Okay. King Sly T, the King of RedTube, part 1.
Yo, this is Black Doom, aka the 8-time jellyfish slammer. Don't come near me because I got those things on me. All right, so I want to give huge congratulations to Philip P. Burnell for buying the Conba Obsidian 2. Yes, for $300. And just a few days ago, Caveman slamming it because he can't give his moves out. Yeah.
Big ups.
Also, question: how many people predicted that once Phil hit master with any character, obviously Blanco, fucking jank ass character, he was just gonna run away and not even try to fight anybody else? I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Say, oh, he's not gonna do that, right? He's not that bitch made, right? Never went back to Blanca and master because he got his ass beat or something like that, and now he's smurfing. He's literally doing all the try hard shit, and somehow he's gonna justify it. I don't know. I thought Street Fighter was gonna last a bit longer. I don't think Street Fighter is gonna last a bit longer. Hopefully, it keeps going because I think it's hilarious. Because he can't give his fucking moves out. Also, who do you think gives the best head? I think it's Swaggins, because Swaggins really likes to do what Daddy likes. But then again, King Goken, he might be there.
Bro, what? Dude, that was 4 hours ago. That's not a new one. That was recorded 4 hours ago before we had this oral sex special.
Right, now there's a part 2, and I think that might be like further speculation, and I'm not sure if we should play it or not. That might be like properly going into. We see Derek might give it like this, but then I see he might give it like this.
If you think that, we got to play it.
No.
Play it.
I can tell you
for the record. Steve said, "Don't play it." I want to play it. Go ahead, Sam.
Well, what I can tell you is that
it.
What I can tell you is that it is 6 seconds long. So
yes, it can't last long.
Yeah,
it's going to be the bust.
All right, hang on. Sorry. There we go.
No homo. I gotta add that at the end. My bad. Pause. Press play.
Pause, press play. Thank you, very. The jellyfish slammer is in reference to yesterday on WPIG. We watched him play Ocarina of Time, and you know that one quest where you go inside that that big frog's body through that dungeon. There's a jellyfish that falls from the sky in the exact same place. Phil got hit by that exact same jellyfish 10 times. 10 times. You know it's there every single time. He got hit by it 10 times. That's it. That's why he's the jellyfish slammer.
Right. Got you.
It was the best. Oh, fuck.
Fucking cheeseburger.
Oh, you normally don't pass that 10 times, Rickard. But if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you do. No clue where to go. Throwing the girl in the water repeatedly. Just repeatedly. Oh, he hated that. He calls her bitch. I don't say him that. You know he hates that bitch. I got to carry her? What?
By the way, just completely off topic. Meerkat just did something while the first one was playing that's like a new DSP-ism. And I know there's a few people picked up on it, but it's this. What's this?
Oh, yeah.
Constantly.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
We can hit this. All these huge benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
that's every day now.
His body language is just like I'm watching somebody trying to get their fix. You know, somebody waiting for the crack to arrive, for the dealer to be up, for the plug to be available. The dude is like, he's shaking his legs. You can see him like this. Like he's running on like one of those tracks where you just like run on it. Or you're doing like bicycle simulation type shit. The dude is going fucking crazy. He just can't stand one place. It's like sway. It's like legs are going strong. His hands were like slapping the legs constantly. Madness. What the fuck?
Don't forget the picking of the face.
Thanks, Grooves.
Yeah,
picking of the face too.
Picking at his face.
Eating it in the mouth. You see what you watch it. It becomes a game. When he goes picking, you watch. It's like, where's this gonna go? It's an adventure. You don't know where it's gonna go because he's picking, and then he's got it on the finger. You know it. It's like, where's this gonna go? Maybe it's a pant leg. Maybe it's a chair. Maybe it's Jasper. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. That's fun to watch. It's a good adventure. Chris Dorner, respecter, says, just wanted to say I love this podcast community. We have so much fun style every week. I'll be very sad when the show ends. Big ups to everyone's snort. I will be sad too, my friend. Thanks so much, man. You're a legend. And what an episode this week was.
We got some time left until
just too much to go into.
I think Phil is gonna outlast us all. It's just his gimmick at this point. Yeah. But we got some time until we all outlast ALT, so let's just enjoy the time we have with the seniors. And you know, then we're gonna be reminiscing on all the memories and all the hats he got. It's going to be very wholesome.
I'll be buried with them on top, you know, all over my caskets, all the hats. You know, I got Sikorsky hats, Burger King hats, June the King hats, because in the future he hates June the King, you know. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, that day is coming. Definitely.
Definitely.
Oh, God, I forgot about Fantastic Mr. Phil.
Bro, and his profile pic is
Look,
awesome.
at least
I've seen this dude.
Photoshop like his actual. At least somebody had to Photoshop Phil's actual face onto you.
No, that was
so
me.
you don't just need to make it look.
Yeah, he stole your screenshot, right, Sam? He stole that's your screenshot, right, Sam?
That's from my video.
Yeah. Classic. All right, let's get to it. Business style announcements. Decepticon is dropping a massive video this week. Oh, Pixar Animations dropped an awesome video today. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. It is with the airplane bit that we premiered in this show by Logan from Taking L's and Lefty too. Awesome. Go watch it. This weekend, Decepticon is dropping a massive video for the 15-year celebration, whatever you want to call it. And
were we allowed to sort of announce that, or have we just spoiled it for December?
I hope so. Why would you want people to know it's coming? That seems kind of bad, right? Come on, Decepticon. Don't get me.
It's coming.
It's coming. Just like me later. It's coming. And
like
also,
a woman with her legs wrapped around Sam's head.
like a woman in Sam's bedroom. She's definitely coming. Anyways, and also, big ups to Ludwig World Order as well. He's dropping videos about each year as well on his channel. Go check those. They're really cool as well. Like 2008, 2009. He's dropping videos like that in homage to the 15 years. That's awesome stuff. So that's it. We'll see you. WPIG. Please,
sorry.
Go ahead.
One last question from Brett Cassidy. Is there a law style reason why Phil doesn't display his 100k YouTube plaque? Yeah, he was ripped the piss out of him for doing that. People made so much fun of him when he put it up originally. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
When he was like doing his thing for the first time. He was like, hey guys, look, I could change things. I could put things up in the background like me Tekken trophy and all that. And one of them was the YouTube plaque of people were like, Phil, this is so pathetic.
It was right off the back of the Keemstar roast on Twitter, wasn't it? It was like around that time, like early midlife crisis era.
Yeah.
Joey Rivera, last
He was
one
also,
says, go ahead, Mircap.
Yeah, he was featuring it in shorts as well, because he was filming it like his garage, and then you would see the plaque behind him. Very obviously placed there so you can see it, so he can flex it. Oh yeah.
Remember that one where you can see the feet in the short because so high up? That's so bad. That's the best one. Well, outside of this game kicks ass. Anyways, Joey Rivera says, I will reciprocate it. I will reciprocate it in a house. I will reciprocate it on a mouse. I will reciprocate if it's a horse. I will reciprocate if it's a corpse. I will reciprocate that panda ham. I will reciprocate like Fantastic Mr. Sam. Beautiful, beautiful way to end it. Don't say we don't bring the beauty to your life with poems like that. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Any style announcements from Meerkat Mob side of things? Any streams coming up? What can we look forward to in Meerkat Mob World?
Yes, I'm doing the 15-year birthday party. Come to my place. Kat is making all of us food, as Phil said. There's going to be booze. We're all going to be drinking, and it's going to be super positive style, chill style, interactive style. So show up on Saturday, or whenever that shit is taking place. I'll make the broadcast, so you'll see it. Go subscribe to it, everybody. All right, sounds good.
Cerebral style. Any announcements for the lovely people?
Working on a follow-up to Jasper's video, but healthcare depending, obviously. So yeah, I've not been well.
You feel better? Anybody? You feel better yet? That's been a while, man.
Dealing with the effects of the painkillers, but back problems are not easing. So yeah.
All right, get well, man. WPIG side of things, we're going to have Dent C Scrolls on Saturday, and I will say he will not be in the studio, and we will not be interviewing him, but the one, the only, the Jaha shows up in a podcast, and we get to hear some Jaha coming in hot.
So that's like 20 seconds of Jaha in the 4 hours.
I can tell you, he says the words, fuck you, DSP. So that's a teaser for you. Samuel, please send us home.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
You're Wonder McThunder for the super sticker of a burger.
Oh, God.
Bye.
Burger. I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Tevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Tevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Devin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Devin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me, and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. You know, it was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. You know, like I'm happy with who I am. So, that being said, that's it. That being said, one of my mannerisms.
Fucking cheeseburger.